Alright guys, we're at Virginia Key today and we are taking out this little DJI Osmo Nano. It's kind of like the newest thing from DJI. If you guys are interested, there will be a link in the description, but we're going to take it out here today. It is a little overcast, as you can see, but we're going to see how it does out here. And this is pretty much the main reason you would want to get one of these. I love mounting the cameras on my helmet. I prefer it over having a chest mount. So I got one of these so we can do this in a little bit easier way. That's pretty much the profile on it, if that's what you want to see. But as you guys can tell, it doesn't really add any weight to the helmet. It's kind of like the perfect setup, I think. And especially if you're on like a full face, this thing on the chin strap of the full face helmet would probably be the ideal solution. So we're gonna see how this looks. All right, and here's one of the cool features of this thing is that you can actually wirelessly stream it to this little device here, the video, so you can actually monitor what you're having or what your view will be. So right now I can tell that my angle is just a little bit too high up, but you could definitely just mount it right here and have a little monitor for your setup. That's actually a really good idea. So pretty interesting. I kind of like that, but one thing, it doesn't work if you have the microphone connected. So if you have a DJI mic, it won't work if you have the microphone connected. Kind of messed up. I didn't bring an air pump. We're on our way up here to the I think there's an air pump on the right hand side up here somewhere, and if not, we'll maybe try the bike shack. But how do you guys see this thing? It's a little bit overcast, so it's gonna be like a pretty good little test for it. All right, we got our side quest done. We got some air in the back tire. Front tire feels pretty good. These guys over here at the BK Center were amazing, and they let me borrow their pump. Thanks to them, we can shred. I am using the mic audio. I have a DJI Mic 3. So you guys let me know what you think of this setup and if it worked. All right, we're going the trails here, so this is gonna be a first little test for it. This is a super dark section of the trails, lots of canopy here. So we'll see how that looks. Oh man, nice brisk air today for sure. How's it sound too with this Mic 3? Little Mic 3 setup is pretty dope. Have it under my shirt, magnetically. Yeah, oh, I love it. Magnetically secured. So, should be a pretty good indicator of how the camera performs in a dark environment. This is actually really, really dark. I mean, I have my shades on, so I don't know how dark it is actually, but it looks pretty dark to me. All right, let's go this way. All right, real quick. So one of the things I like about this camera, the DJI Osmo Nano, is that it has 128 gigs of onboard storage, which equates to about 2 hours of 4K 50 recording. And we'll come back to the 4K 50 in a little bit. Yes. Oh man, it's not wet, so it's good. It's good. We're hauling ass through here. You know, not to go off topic. Oh, okay. Go, go, go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Let's see if we can keep up with these guys a little bit. It'll be fun. This is always fun. Now I am cheating. I am on an e-bike, obviously, so these guys are proper quick. We're going 12 miles an hour uphill, so these guys are fast. No, you're good, bro. Woo. Oh. Got slapped up. Yeah. So much foliage. That was fun. So give him a little space here so he can go up. I think they smoothed it out, so nice. All right, so 128 gigs, good, 2 hours of recording, but the main limiting factor here is the battery. So after one little trail here, let's see how far along the battery is. Pretty fun chasing these guys. You guys are quick. Yes, sir. Nice. That was good. That was good. All right. Oh, they took out the table that was here. Interesting. All right. So as you guys can see, I'm not sure if you can, but we are at 77% after that initial little run-in and the little bits of recording that we've done so far. So not too bad. Good thing is we could put it back on this little base and basically recharge it again. All right, let's keep going. Here we go into Enter Sandman. Let me know what you guys think so far about this little camera. I hope the sound is good. I kind of started speaking a little earlier, but if you're enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support the channel. Nice. And yeah, so easiest way to support the channel and help us keep doing what we're doing here. I hope you guys enjoy this little camera review. It's kind of like a change of pace from what we used to do, which is basically just riding videos. And in a little bit, we're gonna switch up the camera. After this trail, we're gonna switch up the camera. We're gonna put on the old, aka old, you know, maybe old or used up, obsolete Action 2. But oops, but the Action 2 is still a camera you can buy. So I'm gonna let you guys decide which is better, and maybe later on we'll do a full review video so you guys can see. Right now this is the Osmo Nano, and I'll put a little, if I change cameras from here on, I'll put which camera it was, and then maybe we'll also do a blind side by side. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so here's the Action 2 on the helmet here. Now this interesting, the little magnet was actually reverse polarity from the Osmo Nano. So the Action 2, I actually had to just force it onto the clamps there. But having said that, you know, it's a little bit more conspicuous. It looks more like a lens on your helmet. But the worst part is, not the worst part, the sort of main takeaway here is there is no way to monitor your output. So I don't really know what it's going to look like. So, you know, it's just going to kind of be on there, and I hope it's good. Also, the record button is on the top, so I won't be able to hit the record button. So, all right, let's go in the trail and check it out. All right, and we gotta hurry up a little bit because the Nano gets incredibly warm incredibly quickly. So it also only has like 24 gigs of onboard storage, and I think we're recording in 4K 60 or 50 or something like that. I forgot what we're doing on it, but it doesn't really have too much of a capacity for storage, and the battery is also sort of limited because it is a lot smaller than the Nano. So this thing is actually really cool. I loved it for a very long time, and I loved using it because of its size. It's a great B cam. The stabilization is, you know, good enough, but the sensor is small, so it does suffer in low light conditions, kind of like what we're doing now. So, all right, let me go through here. Even though this isn't too low light, it's more like, you know, in the canopy of the trees here. So just dark conditions. But overall, I loved it. So I'm interested to see how it performs against the Nano, and I'll let you guys know later on in the edit which one I think is better, you know. But what do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments below. Which one do you think is better? Just by looking at it yourself here. One thing that the Nano has over the Action 2, which was a big deal back in the day, you couldn't hook up a microphone to it without having to physically set up a USB-C connection. So this, what we're doing right here, is pretty much the best audio we could get on a helmet mounted solution that doesn't weigh a ton. And by a ton, you know, it's relative. But let me know what you guys think. Is that good? Is that bad? Let me know. All right, let's go into smoke on the water. I don't see anyone behind them. Oh, it's the guys that were, yeah, I think he was part of that group, that really fast group. So I don't even know if you guys can hear me because this thing doesn't have any furries on it to stop the wind. All right, well, that was kind of short-lived. We only got 2 trails out of that before I filled up the capacity on the Osmo Action 2. All right, let's go up the right side here. Yes. So, you know, just a few minutes there. I'm not sure if I cleared the memory, but I wouldn't have had too much on there. So, interesting little experiment that we just did there. All right. Oh God, that's a low-hanging tree right there. Hit my helmet. Thought I got low enough. Getting absolutely shredded by the little stickies. All right, let's see. We'll do the first jump. Oh no. That was whack. This is the one I'm kind of more used to here. There we go. A little better. Let's hit this one. A little better. Not bad. All right, let's keep going. So what do you guys think? Which one is better? Just visual, you know, in terms of optical quality, image quality. I'm kind of, I don't know yet. I haven't seen I haven't seen them, so you guys are gonna be ahead of me on this. I'll chime in at the end. Love it. You know, maybe I'll do a little voiceover. Almost went off the wrong side. Now, what I do love about it, about having these things on my helmet, is that it's a true point of view. It's not my chest view, it's my head. So it's a little bit more, you know, more true to what my POV is. So I think you guys, oh, this is still closed. Dang it. think you guys will enjoy a little bit more too. So, oh my God, I took that was a banger to the head, dude. I'm gonna go back. I might go back and clean that up. Jesus Christ! Thank God I saw it. I can duck my head down. All right, so what do you guys think? This is kind of the last trail we're doing on this video. So, could this be a replacement for our? Oh, looking, I wasn't ready while I was talking crap. Anyways, could this be a replacement for your Osmo Action 5 or a 4 or GoPro, full-size GoPro? I don't know, we'll see. I'll jump in at the end of the edit. Some folks on the internet are saying that, oh, nice bird, that it's not quite good enough. But honestly, we'll see what the footage looks like, and I'll let you guys know. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the video and the little comparison that we're doing here. A little intro and comparison. All right, here we go. Yes, nice. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at this. And that's what I like about it. I can actually turn my head and you guys can see what I'm seeing. Look at this. It's gonna be insane. All right, so from a usability perspective, I think it's pretty good. I've been using the voice recording or the voice option this whole time because the bill on my helmet is sort of blocking the button, but it's the only action camera that's been able to actually understand me. I don't know what's up with that. I do have to sort of put on an accent, like a more American accent than my normal speaking tone, but it works, so I'll take it. Other than that, I don't feel it on the helmet. It's almost invisible to my eye. It's just on my periphery here. Oh, yes. So far, I'm kind of liking it. The only thing, of course, is you got to have that little device, and it doesn't show you the preview when you have when you have the mic connected. So just one minor thing. All right, we just wrapped up the ride and we're sitting at about 26% here. It's already been on there for a minute, so I think it was around 24, but honestly I'm actually pretty impressed because we did a full lap and then a little bit more. So pretty good battery life on this thing. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Yeah, honestly, it's a pretty cool little device. I kind of really enjoy it.